I think one of the most popular erythroniums for people that know them is hendersonii. Here we have it here. And why is it so popular? Well, you know, you'd only have to start looking into this wonderful coloration in the centre of the flowers. Each one slightly different, all beautiful and dramatic. To see why so many people would like to have this in their garden. So these are paler ones. If we just move over, we can see this one has much darker colour to the back of the flower. Same sort of marking in the centre. Really nice plants. So that's why, but I find hendersonii is relatively slow to increase. It really doesn't divide at all by the bulb in any speed. It takes many years to produce an offset, so seed is the way. Now there are forms around that do clump, and in my view most of the ones I've seen have been hybrids. But that doesn't make them bad plants. So they're good plants because many of them retain much of these lovely features of the flowers of hendersonii. But what you will often see is there's a yellowish colour comes into the centre, which it picks up from the other parent, because they will cross with, we've got crosses with Californicum, and I know that it crosses in the wild with Erythronium. So there's hendersonii in this plunge bed. We have in the front here the Narcissus cyclaminius, now stopped flowering, gone over, but from the plumpness and the solidness of these seed capsules, I'm lucky I know that I'm getting some seed there. Just starting to come out. Erythronium elegans. Really beautiful. Beautiful species. Plain green leaves. They're often got this pale colour, which sometimes they're darker and sometimes they're pale. I'm not sure if it's a nutrition or a mineral deficiency or what, but I have been feeding these a bit and giving them the trace elements to try and rectify this. Along this bed, also looking quite pale, these leaves, young seedlings of Erythronium japonicum, one flowered this year for the first time, and that seed capsule, from the little indentations I can see on it, does suggest that there's seed in that. Erythronium sibericums come out for a very short time and then go over. Interestingly, I noticed that these sibericums, don't know why, but when they come through so often the anthers just fall off. So the anthers with the pollen just kind of drop off. So that's a form of sibericum. Another sibericum back here with a plainer green leaves. If I come forward, you'll see some of these have patterns on the leaves, that one. And this one as well has patterns in the leaf. While over here, these have plainer green leaves, and they flowered a wee bit earlier. And they flower better. We don't have the same issue with the pollen, the stamens falling off as the flower opens, but they will come away as the flower fades. Again, I'm hoping for seed in these capsules. So this is the one that I think is now described as Krylovi. Along the front we can see a basket of Erythronium americanum, craked in flower. And besides that, here's another basket of the Sibericum Krylovi form. So here's one in flower. Well, this actually may be a mixed basket, because some of these were Krylovi and some may be Sibericum, because this was a group of seedlings from our own seed that came from our own plant. So that certainly, I would say, is the Sibericum rather than the Krylovi. But here in the UK, we've just long known these as Sibericum. They're just being sorted out a bit now. So up here we have a Fritillaria Pyrenaica, a pot of seedlings there, a basket of seedlings there. And then we just turn around, we can come round to this other bed and see some more Erythroniums. Revolutums going over. Behind that, baskets of Californicums, some possibly with hybrids, with this pink coming through. In the foreground, looking very similar from the outside, till we look inside and see they're different. These are Howelli, or Howellii if you like to say it that way. Really nice. I like these. Beautiful little plants. Very close to Citrinum, but just slightly different. Citrinum has swollen appendages and Howelli doesn't. As these flowers go over, they pick up a pink colour at the end of the tepals. You can see it quite clearly, and if I put my hand in there to show you, so that's another one there. Just having gone over the Erythronium grandiflorums, there's some more hendersonii going over. Down here some more Cybericums. In the background an interesting form of Erythronium revolutum. It always stays quite compact, always a single flower. It's really quite different, and in this instance this one's got these chloriticy looking leaves as well. So again, I've been feeding with seedweed extract to boost the nitrogen. Same effect here on this little elegans. But I always think I've got these planted together because this elegans and this revolutum seem have a great number of similarities in their size and how they grow. This is somebody else that's falling down and getting trapped up in here. Taller one. This is a Citrinum with the auricles at the base. So very similar to the Howelli I just showed you, but Citrinum. And along the way we go some more revolutums, some more Cybericums, ending up on the corner here with Oregonum. So that's a wee look at some of those and just these little frames. And it won't be long before you don't have to put up with me showing you yet more Erythroniums, because they will soon be over in these beds, and sadly will be over for the year, but then we'll be able to get them lifted and divided when the leaves go dormant as well.